Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're watching me from and when you are watching me. My name is Jamaka Stella Umbiku, and I am the founder of Thrive Parenting Hub. So, here at Thrive Parenting Hub, we help parents navigate and first identify and navigate the developmental stages of their children so as to raise wholesome children. So here at Thrive Parenting Hub, we believe that parents should not just survive but thrive in parenting. So today we'll be talking about a very important topic: connection before correction. Why kids listen more when they feel safe. So many parents believe discipline means more rules, more shouting, and more punishment. But real growth happens when children feel seen, heard, and safe. So, in today's video, we'll talk about what connection before correction really means, why it works, and simple ways you can start using it at home, even on tough days. So if this has helped you so far, like, share, and subscribe so more parents can learn and grow with us in our community. So welcome back. So today we'll be talking about something that completely changed the atmosphere of our homes, which is connection before correction. So most of us were raised to believe that when a child misbehaves, what do? You correct them first. So when a child misbehaves in your house, what do? What is the first impulse that comes to you? It is to correct them first. But here's the truth: children don't learn best when they are afraid. No. They learn best when they feel connected and understood. So let's talk about why children feel safe when they feel connected and understood. One, correction without connection creates distance. So my mentor wrote a book. She Title of the book is Connect to Correct by Coach Wendy Ologi. So correction without connection creates distance. When a child hits, shouts, or refuses to listen, we often jump straight to shout, "Stop that! How many times have I told you not to do that?" Or go to your room immediately. I know many of us are on this table. So, what the child hears when you correct them first before trying to connect with them so as to understand the behavior each child is that the child hears, "I am bad, nobody understands me, I cannot defend myself. So I need to defend myself." So at that particular time, the brain of the child switches, meaning that the brain of the child goes into survival mode instead of learning mode. So instead of the child thinking, "How can I do better?" they think, "How do I need to protect myself?" That's why the same behavior keeps repeating itself because they have not learnt the brain switches into survival mode and not learning mode. So when we connect with our children before correcting them, connection calms the brain of the child and opens the heart of the child to learn. So connection sounds like, "Oh, I can see you upset." So in my last video, I talked about validating the emotions of the feelings of that child. Now, validation doesn't mean that you are empowering the behavior, no, but you're just trying to make them know that they are seen, they are understood, and they can learn. Why? Because that is the developmental stage of that child. The brain of the child is still trying to form. So connection also sounds like, oh, that was hard. So when a child is trying to navigate through a phase or do something that is difficult, and the child is feeling so overwhelmed, angry, or you know, so many emotions. So you make them understand that, oh, that was hard. Connection also sounds like, oh, talk to me, what happened? So correction doesn't mean you allow the bad behavior. No. It simply means that you start with empathy before correction. So when a child feels safe, the body of the child relaxes, the brain of the child feels safe, and then they become ready to learn. And once they are calm, then you can guide the behavior. So number three, what connection looks like in real life. Example, your child throws a toy. Probably they are playing with with the toy, and then they throw the toy away. It's more common among toddlers. So instead of shouting, "Why would you do that? Why would you do that?" You know, calm down. Calm yourself down first. What do you do? First of all, you try to connect with the child. You know, try to name that feeling, name the emotion. Oh, I see you're frustrated. That toy wasn't doing what you wanted. And then you set a limit. So we don't throw toys. In as much as you're going through this phase, in as much as you're feeling like this, when you throw the toy, someone could get hurt. Now you validated their emotions, knowing that they are frustrated, and then you set a limit. We don't throw toys. Someone could get hurt, and then you teach. You teach them. You can tell them, "Oh, let's find another way. Do you want help?" So you see that. So you see that you still corrected the child, but connection came first. And the child remembers how you made them feel much longer than what you just said. So the feeling of calm, the feeling of ease, the feeling of being understood, they remember it more than what you said. So connection is not weakness. Most parents say, oh, if I start treating my child like this, my child will become so spoiled. No, 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 no. Connection is not weakness. Connection is leadership. Or some parents say, oh, if I connect, my children will take advantage of me. No. Connection is calm voice, clear boundaries, and then respecting both sides. So correction alone means you're trying to control your child, but when you connect with your child before correcting your child, you're guiding your child into behaviors that are more acceptable, into ways in which they can deal with their emotions. So we are not trying to raise fearful children in this generation. We are raising children who trust us, who can talk to us, and who can learn from us. So there are simple phrases that as a parent you can start using. Instead of shouting, you can tell your child, oh, I'm listening. Let's slow down. I understand you are angry. I'm here to help you make a better choice. So you'll be amazed how behavior changes when your child feels safe. So, like I always say, Remember that parenting is not about being perfect. No, far from it. It's about learning, connecting, and growing with our children. So when we choose connection first, correction becomes much more easier, and then our relationship with our children becomes more stronger. So if this video has helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section. Bye.